There are women out there who get so happy when a man who's in a relationship gives them attention. I used to be friends with this girl. Trust me, we're not friends no more. Okay. I honestly thought it was weird about the fact that every single guy that she would talk to would be in a relationship. Her main excuse was like, oh, let's do it for the plot. Let's see if he actually is gonna cheat on her. And then there was this one time that this guy actually cheated on his girl with this girl, but he was in a relationship with his girl for like since middle school. Like, y'all, I honestly feel like it kind of gave her like some sort of like validation, like some sort of like kick, that like she immediately texted the girlfriend when she sent the whole oh women to women text message. Please tell me why the girlfriend did not believe her. And mind you, it is sick and twisted for this girl to like get with men who are in relationships. But why are you on a man's side right now? Especially since she was sending her like all the receipts and shit like that. Like, this girlfriend thought that she was faking it and that she was like lying and stuff like that. She was saying, oh, you're so ugly. My man would never cheat on me with you. Just like honestly, just like insulting her, which I get it. Like, it's valid. Like, I get what you're saying, right? Getting so mad about the fact that she was saying that she's like, okay, but you don't believe me? I'ma send you his nude that he just sent me. Imagine defending your man and then getting like his D pic sent from another girl. This is why I say never be on a man's side, okay? For some reason after that, they started fighting like physical fault. Like, for what? Like, I really don't get it, for this bum ass man that like none of you guys want anymore. So more of the story is never fight over a man and never be on a man's side. Okay, this is the finished makeup look. I did post an in-depth makeup tutorial on YouTube, so please go subscribe. The link is in the bio. As always, I love you guys so much. Bye!
These are brands I will never work with, regardless of how fat the check is. Number one is hands down TaskRabbit. Some of you may remember when they broke my TV. It also looked like this. I had footage of the TV working prior to them coming over, and they wouldn't even refund me on the service. They offered me $50 credit, as if I was ever gonna want to use their service after they broke my $1,200 TV and wouldn't even refund me. I think it was like $300 for the guy to put it up. Eventually, after I made a couple TikToks about it, they did give me some money to replace my TV. But had I not had a platform and had I not come on here and talked about it, I would have gotten nothing. So no, I'm not gonna promote that to you guys. The next brand I will never work with is Samsung. Not because there's anything wrong with Samsung. I actually think they probably have really great phones. I'm just not familiar with them, and I know they're really strict about iPhones. Like, when Sabrina Carpenter was working with them, she literally could not hold a fan's iPhone or else she was breaching her contract, and I'm just not willing to give up my iPhone. I've been saying for years that I would never work with Shein. That has not stopped them from reaching out. I remember like 4 years ago, I made a video calling Shein a scam, and then like a week later, they reached out wanting to collab. I will also never work with, it's just not my thing, you know? It's just not what I want to be promoting. I'm not against it at all. I'm actually here for it. It's just like not really what I want to be promoting. And to be honest, they also have really low budgets, which is surprising, because if they're asking you to promote something so personal and just like not really your vibe, you'd think they'd like offer you more money. No, the budget's low. But regardless of budget, I just don't think I personally would feel comfortable promoting that. Anyways, those are brands that I would never work with, but come back for part 2 because I want to film a video of all the brands that I would love to work with.
Things I think that people are lying about liking. The first one is Alani's. If you drink an Alani, you're drinking it for the aesthetic, because how can you drink that and be like, wow, I like that so much? Next is hoodies. Everyone lies and says that hoodies are comfortable. Hoodies are the most uncomfortable piece of clothing ever. The hood is so overstimulating and it's just so uncomfortable. You're lying if you like hoodies. Next is Snapchat. Don't get me wrong, I used to love it when I was younger. Snap is now the most unnecessary app ever. Like, what we've turned it into is literally just snapping each other back and forth pictures of the wall. So if you like doing that, you're lying. Next is coffee. I've literally tried every different type of coffee that there is, and if it has like that coffee flavor, it's just disgusting. I just don't know how you can like wake up and choose to drink coffee. Like, I'm sorry, I don't believe you. I just think you're lying. Next is winter. If you claim that you like the winter, you're trying to be different, because why would you enjoy the cold? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Anyways, that's everything that I can think of for now. Let me know if you agree with me or not. Bye.
Up and get my life together and get ready, so I am making this TikTok to hold myself accountable. Also, the reason my hair looks like this is because I put it up in a bun overnight. It's my lazy girl hack, so you don't have to curl your hair in the morning. Guys, welcome to my room. We've never filmed in here before. I got these new Emmy Day clips that I want to use. Look how cute these are. Okay, let's put these on. I packed some new products that I've been buying and got sent. We're gonna do a little first impressions today. So if you hear music, there's a party going on across the street and it's very loud. We're gonna do some Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, some Chipotle. Honestly, when this runs out, I think I will have to get my lips blushed. Okay, I look insane. I'm not gonna do foundation today. I'm just gonna use my favorite Lancome All Over Concealer. I'm just gonna put this all over. And then I'm also gonna do a brighter shade of that. I'm gonna use this mirror brush just to kind of brush the product evenly throughout my skin. Okay, we're gonna blend this out. My friend Daphne has been putting me on to Westman Atelier. I got the bronzer stick. I'm gonna try that. So I'm leaving to Europe in a week and a half, and I'm gonna be in Europe for 2 months. So I am, first of all, buying everything mini and travel size so I don't have to lug a bunch of stuff around. I started booking everything like this weekend, doing a bunch of group trips. I cannot wait to take you guys along with me. I'm going to Greece, I'm going to Italy, Spain, Amsterdam, France. We're gonna hop around. I'm taking my sister with me as well. So that was Biscuit in the contour shade, and I'm using Petal Blush from Westman Atelier on my cheeks. I'm also flying my parents to the Amalfi Coast this summer to meet me and my sister, and we're gonna go to Amalfi and Tuscany. I've already been to Amalfi, obviously, but my sister and my parents haven't. I booked their flights today. I'm gonna book the rest of the hotels and things this week. I'm wiping the lip stain. This is just always truly the best lip stain ever. Charlotte Tilbury just launched these lip liner duos. I'm gonna use the darker shade. So it's my dad's birthday while we're gonna be in Europe with my family, and I just feel so grateful and so excited to be able to take them on a trip like this. My parents have only ever been to Madrid. Oh my God. In Europe, so to give them this experience and be able to do that is really fucking awesome. I'm using the Fresh Plum lip balm. It's just such a pretty color. It's kind of like Black Honey from Clinique, if you've ever tried that. Do a little mascara. But I don't know, I booked the flights today for them and it just got really real. I'm also bringing all my film cameras and I'm gonna write a ton of poetry while I'm there. I'm feeling so much better now that I did my makeup. I'm gonna put a little bit of my favorite highlighter palette on my inner corner. It's like my little trick to make it look like I've slept more than I actually have. Perfume time. I've been wearing this every day and I'm obsessed with it. This is the Burberry Her. Okay, I just finished getting ready. I hope you enjoyed this quick little get ready with me. I'm gonna read our book club pick. Love you. Bye. Let me know if you like this. Okay, bye.
Brands I said no to working with despite them paying me a decent amount of money. Tarte. They would not stop blowing up my inbox to go on the Bora Bora trip. Guys, I'm busy. Totally joking. I would go to that trip in a heartbeat. So let's get on to the brands that actually were told no. I have painfully declined every DHgate brand deal. Not because I care if your stuff is real or fake, but for the fact that I Googled it and I am genuinely concerned it's not legal to promote them for money. If this is not true, please let me know so I can get a new Birkin in time for summer. Next is contacts. When I first got into content creation, contact places were one of the first people reaching out to me and I was so excited. Like any brand deal was insanely awesome to me and I thought the transition videos were super fun to film and stuff like that, but as I've grown I'm just like, you know, this doesn't really fit my aesthetic unless it was like Halloween or a dress up thing where I wanted some different type of eye color. I like my eye color and I don't wear actual contacts, so I really feel like it was just something I outgrew. With that being said, if you work with a contacts brand, please continue. I think that's awesome if it's something you enjoy. Next was a greens company and I do love greens. I do love Bloom. I love the aesthetic of Bloom. I love the entire like keeping customers happy with a new flavor. I love mixing them with lemonades. That's just something that's true and authentic to me. With that being said, I would be open to promoting another greens brand if it tasted good and it did what it said, but this brand wanted me to only be exclusive to them, which not only means I can't post other greens, wouldn't be able to promote any product from a competitor brand. So say Bloom comes out with super cute merch and I love it and it's not greens, well, I still couldn't post about it because it falls under that exclusivity rule. I actually think exclusivity can be a great thing, but without management, it always scares me to sign deals like that because I would never want to hurt myself in the long run and lose an opportunity with a brand I love. This next one wasn't even on my original list, but the whole story I just told you reminded me of it. It was this cute loungewear and I was like, yeah, I'm totally down. Like send me over what you have planned. And they mentioned exclusivity. I was like, okay, just let me know the brands that are mentioned in exclusivity. When I tell you this was one of the longest lists I've ever seen, I was like, no, I'm so sorry. Like, and I'm always trying to be respectful to brands, but I was like, I can't close myself off that much because some of these brands, it would have literally like hurt me to say no to if the rare chance they reached out to me. The last one I'll add for today, I could make a whole other video, was a hair oil. If a hair oil works, it works, but this one's turnaround time, like, getting the product and then making the video didn't even give me a long enough time to see if this product genuinely worked. What I mean by that is, say the oil was like, you'll see results in 4 weeks, but my turnaround time to get them the video was 2 weeks, and they know that. So that's just kind of a red flag to me, like you're expecting me to lie about your product, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. It would have been different if the company was like, hey, can you hop on there, talk about the fragrance, the way it applies to the head, how you apply it, the way it feels, but to tell me to say, hey, my hair grew 76 inches, like, that's it. Let me know if you guys would want another one of these videos another day because my notes app is long. Also, stay tuned because I'm going to post a giveaway later.
When I was in high school, I used to hate that we couldn't wear makeup. Not because your gal had like bad skin or anything like that, although it didn't stop me with the block eyebrows. Like I would draw them puppies on, let me tell ya. But literally because I go red at the most minor inconvenience. Like I'm not even kidding. A kid would like full send it, stack it. Wouldn't even be me like full sending it and falling over. Right, and I'd go bright red. Worst part is I honestly thought I would grow out of this, but I'm yet to. Like I went to Boots the other day, right, to get a foundation match. And like obviously in London now that it's a bit colder, like you dress for the cold, but it's like hot in the stores and like on public transport, but it's cold outside, so it's a bit annoying. But anyways, so it's a little bit like red as it was because I had a couple layers on. And then tell me why, like as she's matching my foundation, like I could just tell that I was like red, like overly red for no reason. Like I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm sitting in the middle of the store getting my foundation match. I don't know. And then she gives me the mirror, right? And I literally go bright fucking red, like bright. Like I'm not being dramatic when I say like even my nose was a little bit red. I was like, I am so embarrassed right now. I was like, oh, it's really hot in here, isn't it? And she was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, like really fucking hot. Like just the weather. Like I'm not embarrassed for no reason. And like you're probably like, oh, but like why would you go red? I don't know. Like I think maybe subconsciously I go red. Like I don't really understand the psychological reason behind it. Funny thing is as well, is I remember my mum when I was younger being like, oh my god, I had a point when I was like in my 20s that I would like never leave the house without like a full face of makeup. And I was like, oh, that could never be me. And I mean, I do leave the house now without like a full face makeup. Like I'll just leave it like brow gel and like mascara or whatever. The worst part is usually when I think I'm red, I'm not red. And usually when I think I'm not red, I'm red. Like I'll literally go on the bus, right? And I'll go to like Apple Pay, like whatever, my phone to get on. And it like won't be working, like it's playing up or whatever. And I'll then sit down and like I'll pull up my camera and bam, I'm red. My predictions were right. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, like why? Like I literally don't care. But then you could tell me to like sing in the middle of the street and I don't think I'd be red. Like it's like the small things that like I just get embarrassed over. And before you go, oh, you're a little bit dramatic. No, it's literally so bad that I was at the gym the other day and I dead set had a fucking lady come up to me and she was like, you okay? I was like, oh yeah, what do you mean? She goes, oh, like you're a little bit red in the face, a little bit purple even. And I was like, oh, just trying to gym it. It's fine, I'm just gonna fuck myself. So yeah, look, didn't grow out of it like I thought I would in high school. I mean, I do leave the house without makeup sometimes now, like if I'm going to the grocery store, like, you know, not seeing anyone. But if I'm seeing someone, I 100% will have something on the face because take no risks. Also, to clarify, I don't have social anxiety. I'm like, I never get nervous. Like, I love social situations, like meeting new people. Like, that is up my alley. I get excited. Like, maybe it's subconscious. Like, I don't know. I mean, I have diagnosed anxiety and OCD, but like not like, yeah, social anxiety. So I don't really know where it stems from. I just know that I feel like a little puffer fish when it happens, which isn't ideal.